Liu Yuning is not the type of artist who needs exaggerated gestures or dramatic moments to hold an audience's attention. And yet, during a live performance, in a moment that lasted less than a second, he gave viewers a reason to stop, replay, and look again, not because of spectacle, but because of a choice that revealed who he is when the lights are on and time is moving fast. The moment happened in the middle of a tightly choreographed sequence. The music did not slow. The lighting continued to shift. The dancers around him were positioned lower, forming part of the visual structure of the stage. Liu Yuning moved forward into the center, transitioning into a step that required him to lift his foot and pass cleanly into the next beat of the choreography. In that fraction of a second, he made a clear decision. He placed his foot on the flowing fabric of a costume and cloak, not on the dancer's body beneath. There was no hesitation, no visible correction, no interruption to the rhythm. The movement landed exactly as intended. The formation remained stable. The performance continued without pause. To anyone watching in real time, it could easily pass as an ordinary step. Nothing dramatic, nothing emphasized. But when the clip was watched again, slowed down, and viewed carefully, the meaning of that choice became clear. It was not accidental, it was not careless, it was not luck. It was awareness. Live performance leaves little room for conscious calculation. Most actions are driven by habit, especially when timing is strict and pressure is high. In those conditions, people do not reveal who they want to be seen as, they reveal who they actually are. And in that moment, Liu Yuning revealed restraint, consideration, and control. On stage, performers are trained to prioritize visual impact. The focus is often on strength, dominance, and precision. Many movements are designed to create intensity, even if that intensity comes at the expense of personal space. In such an environment, few people actively consider how their physical presence affects others sharing the stage. Liu Yuning did. He did not reduce the power of the choreography. He did not weaken the image. He did not compromise the performance. He simply chose a different point of contact. That choice may seem small, but under live conditions, it speaks volumes. It shows an understanding that the stage is not only a platform for self-expression, but also a shared space built on trust. Every dancer, every performer in that formation relies on the person at the center to move with awareness. This is why the moment resonates. Not because it was meant to be noticed, not because it was highlighted or exaggerated, but because it happened naturally, without drawing attention to itself. Liu Yuning had every physical advantage in that situation. He is tall. He occupies the center. He carries visual authority. He could have completed the movement in a more direct way and moved on without consequence. Instead, he chose control over convenience. That choice did not benefit him visually. It did not earn applause. It did not change the outcome of the performance. But it preserved something far more important: mutual respect. For those who have followed Liu Yuning over time, this moment feels consistent rather than surprising. On stage, he has long demonstrated a careful relationship with space. He understands the weight of his presence. He knows that when one person stands at the center, every movement they make affects the people around them. That awareness shapes how he performs. In coordinated choreography, he often relies on spacing, costume design, and stage layout rather than direct physical contact. He completes strong movements without turning other performers into supports or tools for emphasis. This kind of discipline is subtle. It does not announce itself, but it is always there for those who know how to observe. There is a common belief that powerful performances require domination, larger movements, stronger contact, total control of the visual field. In reality, true stage confidence comes from restraint, from knowing how much presence is enough and when not to take more than necessary. Liu Yuning demonstrates that confidence quietly. He stands at the center. He carries authority. But he does not erase the people around him. That single step made this clear. He did not step on another person to elevate himself. He chose an alternative that preserved both the image of the performance and the dignity of the dancer supporting it. What makes the moment especially telling is how effortless it appears. There is no visible calculation, no pause that suggests awareness of being watched. It reads like instinct. And instinct only forms when a value has been practiced long enough to become second nature. Live performance is one of the few environments where there is no time to pretend. Under pressure, decisions are made in fractions of a second. People rely on habits they have built over years. In that environment, Liu Yuning's choice reflects something deeply ingrained. The moment passed almost immediately. The lights continued to change. The dancers maintained their positions. The performance moved forward without interruption. To many viewers, nothing seemed out of the ordinary at first. But once seen again, the moment becomes difficult to ignore. In choreography, most actions are automatic. Choosing fabric over a body, space over direct contact, shows that awareness is already built into the performer's default behavior. It shows someone who does not only think about where he stands, but how he stands with others. That decision did not reduce the strength of the performance. The image remained sharp. The movement remained controlled. The formation stayed intact. In fact, the restraint made the moment cleaner, more stable, and more reliable. It was not avoidance. It was not hesitation. It was a measured response. Measured responses define professionalism. This moment matters not because it created drama, but because it revealed method. It showed how Liu Yuning approaches his role when he occupies the most visible position. It showed how he balances authority with consideration. Respect on stage is rarely announced. It does not appear in speeches or statements. It appears in small adjustments, quick decisions, and moments most people miss. Over time, these moments build trust between performers and between an artist and the audience watching. Audiences may forget specific steps once the lights fade, but they remember how a performer made them feel. With Liu Yuning, what lingers is the sense that he understands how to stand in the spotlight without forgetting the people sharing it with him. That brief step did not ask for attention. It did not demand praise. It simply existed, quietly, reinforcing something consistent throughout his career. In an industry where presence is often measured by how much space one takes, Liu Yuning shows that presence can also be measured by how carefully one uses it. He does not reduce others to elevate himself. He does not trade respect for impact. He does not confuse dominance with strength. And that is why this moment continues to resonate. Because sometimes what stays with people the longest is not the brightness of the stage, but the way someone chooses to act when no one is asking them to. That choice, made in less than a second, reveals more than any extended performance ever could.